We heard from Mike Florio this week, and let's hear it, Joe.
There's been this quiet buzz about Joe Milton. And there's been plenty of talk that the Patriots are going to trade him because they need it to be Drake May's team. And having Joe Milton there, a guy who's confident he can play, it could undermine Drake May. And it could lead to a, wait for it, schism within some reaches of the locker room that maybe Milton's the better option than Drake May, especially if May should struggle this year.
I don't want to hear that.
So it felt like this trade was coming. I was surprised that it was the Cowboys, Shireen, when you have teams out there who currently have needs at the quarterback position and need to be thinking about who's going to play now and in the future. I thought those teams would be more inclined to take a Joe Milton because he is clearly going to be back up in Dallas for the 3 remaining years on his rookie contract.
Mark, we're still talking about culture in the locker room.
When I heard that, I was furious, Chris. Like, who in the damn locker room thinks he should be playing over Drake May? I mean, come on. I mean, really?
Nobody but him.
Nobody but him, right? Nobody but him. I don't know.
Then you heard things like, well, Drake May's father or parents or some nonsense that they had a problem with this kid being drafted at all. And
but listen, what he did, Chris, in that draft by taking May and Milton in the 6th round, that's a Green Bay Packer. Like that's part of their playbook. So Elliott Wolf took something out of the Packer playbook, right? That's something that organization would typically do.
It is, but then he didn't follow through with something that organization would typically do. And the follow through is hold on to him for a bit, let him play against some stiffs in preseason.
Make him worth something as an asset and get rid of him. Yes, you're right.
So now Vrabel comes in and says,
I got news for you, Chris. I think if Vrabel wasn't here and it was still Mayo, they would have kept the asset.
Well, this schism thing they're talking about in the locker room. Oh, come on, man. You can't handle that. I mean, you can't handle that. I mean, you got these guys taking the hoodies off in the film in meetings, and you got them putting their cell phones in their bags and all this other stuff. You're telling me you can't handle this guy for another few months,
Chris,
or even get to the draft and maybe grab a 4th for him?